back to my channel. So first of all, I hope that everyone is doing well. I thank you for coming back to my channel because today I am going to be doing a review for you on the Color Street nail strips. And let's see, I'm trying to focus this to see if, well, these are the colors you probably won't be able to see. I'm trying to focus this so that you can see it. There we go. These are the Color Street nail strips. And my first time trying them was last week. And these are 100% real nail polish strips. You get 16 long-lasting strips. And so what I'm going to do now is I actually just took some off of my nails. So what I'm actually going to do is give you my honest opinion of them, my honest review of them now up front, and then I'm going to put some on so that you can see how they look after they go on, okay? Because like I said, last Sunday was my first time trying them. I put them on last Sunday, and I just took them off a little bit ago. And after I took them off, I was like, well, I should have showed you what they look like after a week, but I didn't. But I'm going to tell you honestly what they look like once I took them off just like a few minutes ago. So my honest opinion of these is they are wonderful. They are awesome. They are a little time consuming to put on because you have to be careful when you peel them. They're very thin. You have to be very careful when you peel them off of the strip that they're on. You have to be very careful when you place them on your nail. And then you get the little let's see. You get a wood stick to kind of help you cut it. And then you also get another file. And of course, when I go to record this for you, my nail stick is missing. So I'm going to have to get up and go find that. But you also get one of these. With every pack of nails that you get this little stick. And this little stick is just going to be to help you cut it down and file it to fit your nail. So the nail strips go on like almost like a thin sticker. You're going to put it over your nail, you're going to shape it to your nail, and then and that's pretty much it. The nail strips lasted a good week without showing any wear at all. I did notice today that they started to get like hairline cracks in them after a week. A hairline crack. However, it was not enough of a crack that I had to take them off. They did not chip. They did not, they really did not show any signs of wear until today. And like I said, and then even at that, only I could see it. You know, I was looking very closely because I've been watching them thinking, because I keep my hands in a lot of water. I'm constantly in water. And so I've been watching them to see if they were going to start chipping or, you know, doing anything weird, and they didn't. They really did not. Only a little hairline crack is all that started to show. The only reason I took them off today is because I like to change my nail color like at least once a week. And so, of course, you know, with the salons and everything just opening back up, I have found that these are, I would say that for me, this is probably a better option than getting the shellac done, because that's what I was going to the salon for. But for me, this is the better option because the shellac, you know, it costs more. And you have to keep it on longer. You know, unless you don't mind spending the money weekly to get that done, this is the least expensive option, and so I feel like I can change this up a little bit more often. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and start to put a nail strip on, and I'm going to show you what it's like to put on a nail strip, okay? Okay, so before I start to put on the nails, you know, always make sure that my nails are clean And I also like to make sure that all of my skin around my cuticles are pushed back, and I take off as much skin as I can. So I use my little cuticle pusher to push my cuticles back so that when I apply the nail strips, you know, they look nice and fresh. Okay. Okay, just continue to push your cuticles back and to remove any skin that you can. You know, there's nothing worse than having that skin that has not been removed from around your nail bed. One thing I can say about these two is that they help your nails to grow, because it's kind of like having a protective style on your hair. You know, you really don't have to do anything with them, except just let it be. Alright, so that is done. That is done. And so now I am going to, I think I'm going to go with the red color this week. I'm going to go with the red because I love red. See my lips? I love red. Red makes me happy. Red is a happy color. Alright, so I am going to apply one, showing you, you know, and like I said, it is kind of time consuming, but it's worth it because you don't have to worry about them, you know, chipping or anything like that. And I'm getting so excited because next week I'm going on vacation, and so I'm probably going to let these stay on for the full 2 weeks. Like, I don't even care if they chip. I mean, not chip. I'm sorry. I don't care if they do the little hairline crack. What I'm saying is I don't care what happens to them. Because, you know, when you go on vacation, it's like you're just not worried about anything. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Sleeping in, getting up when I want to, just not even worrying about it. So this is going to be the real test next week, is to see, you know, after 2 weeks what they look like. I know what they look like after 1 week, but 2 weeks is going to be the test. So you also want to, before you put them on, you also want to pick out your size. Because what you don't want to do is pick the wrong size, peel it off, and then go to put it on your finger and it's too small. So like for my thumb, I am going to say that I believe this one here should fit my thumb. You don't want it to be too big, but you also don't want it to be too small. So just do the best you can to pick the one that is going to fit your nail, because you do get 16, but that doesn't give you a lot of room for messing up. So all I have done is torn off one from the pack, and then you're going to peel. So you're going to take this and you're going to actually peel you're going to peel this off, which it tells you to peel it off. And then you're going to peel off the actual nail color. And there's a little piece here at the top that allows you to start it. You want to start it from that little piece at the top. Okay, you have to be careful with these, and like I said, that's why it's time consuming, because you do have to take your time with them. Alright, so once you get a good grip on it, you're going to go ahead and you're going to put it on your nail. And see why it's so important to push your cuticle back, because you want to start it from the back. They're also very stretchy, so you can stretch it You're going to pull it, you're going to stretch it, and see how this is definitely covering my whole nail. So you're going to pull it down, you're going to stretch it, you're going to smooth it out, and then you are going to take your, I'm so unprepared, by the way. I'm actually going to take my little cuticle pusher. This is not what came with it, but I am going to take that and I am going to push. I'm going to bend this up under there, like that. This may work better than what came with it. You know, sometimes you find little tips and tricks yourself that will make things go even smoother. Because the thing that came with it, it's just a little stick. I mean, it's sharp as all get out because I actually injured myself last week using it. I poked myself. That's how sharp it is. It's so sharp because when you touch it to your finger, it's so sharp, like it gets off all of the excess nail polish. So this it's very, very time consuming if you want them to look right, you know. I'm sure you could throw them on in no time, but you know, you don't want that. So then what you don't, the excess that's up under there, you are just going to pull that off. Okay? And I mean, truth be told, you probably can cut these in half. But I haven't gotten there yet. I haven't, you know, it's just enough for me to get it off of the package. So I'm probably being very wasteful with this. But as I go, you know, I'll learn, I'll figure it out. So what I'm not doing is I'm not showing you how to not be wasteful with these, but that's okay. You know, what the purpose is to show you how it looks after you get it on. And you know, you probably won't have this much, it's not trouble, but you probably won't have this much interaction with yours. This is just me trying to take my time to make sure that I don't cut anything that I'm not supposed to cut off of there. Okay, so this is one that is done, and I'm going to bring it up close so that you can see it. And there's one little piece back there. Okay, so hold on. Okay, and then just, you know, take your finger and just smooth it out, and there you go. And it looks like it has been painted. You know, it's just like a nice polish job. So I am going to go through, I'm going to do the rest of my nails, and then I'm going to come back and show you the finished product, okay? I'm going to show you what it looks like once it's all done. So I'll be back. Okay, so I'm getting there slowly but surely. But I did want to show you this one, and I think that this is so cute. This is one that I had left over from last week, from a previous pack that I had, and I just love how you can be so creative with these. I mean, and I love these because, you know, this is something that you cannot do with nail polish. You know, it just gives you that different creative look. So I am still plugging away at getting these done. It's not taking me as long this time. I will tell you, though, that one thing that I did that I skipped, and I don't know how it's going to affect the turnout of these, is you get with these, you get nail prep pads. I don't know if you can see that or not. You get nail prep pads, and it's basically, I think it's just an alcohol wipe. That's all it is. Yeah, it's an alcohol wipe. And I did not do that on this hand. So, I don't know if that's going to matter or not, but we'll see. And this is a, you know, trial and error. So, if for some reason they start coming off or whatever, then I will know that it's because I did not do the nail prep. Also, I'm going to tell you that that little, what I would call that orange wood stick that they give you, that thing is important. Don't lose it. I dropped mine last week when I was putting everything away, and I can't find it. So I'm using this, which is doing okay, but it's not like the orange wood stick. So don't lose yours thinking that, you know, oh, I'll just use something else. They put it in there for a reason. It's really, really, really important. So, so yeah, I am, and I've got so much stuff here in my lap. This is crazy. I'm looking for the rest of my nail strips. This is like wrapping gifts at Christmas time. You know, you lose the tape, you lose the scissors, you lose everything, and it's like, where could it have gone to? So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and finish these up, but I do want you to see how this is turning out, and I'm going to come back and show you the finished product. Okay guys, so I am all done. This is the finished product. Overall, I like it. I'm a little bit concerned because, like I said, I did forget to use my nail prep pad on this one, but you know, it's trial and error, and we'll see what happens. I really think it's gonna be okay because they're, you know, they look fine, they feel fine. But again, this is the finished product. This is my one little one that I had left over from last time that I decided to do this thumb with. So, you know, it's always fun when you order to mix and match, and then that way you can have different looks on your hands. But, I mean, yeah, they just make your hands look so nice. And, you know, my thing is, if you're not going to the salon and getting the shellac put on or acrylic or something like that, when you paint your nails, unless you find a really good paint, you know, by day 2 or 3, it's chipped. And that irritates the heck out of me. So, you know, with these, you know, you're going to get that week and a half to 2 weeks. You know, they guarantee you up to 14 days. So that's a long time for some nail strips. And like I said, I believe that they will last 14 days because I had my others on for 7, and the only thing that I got was a hairline crack that I had to look to find. So I'm not worried about that. I know they're going to last for the 14 days. Just some other tips for you. Don't lose your orange wood stick. Push your cuticles back before you do these because that is critical in putting them on. And then also, if you would like to order these, I have some contact info for you. Her name is Krista Moffitt. And I have her, let me see if I can find, okay, so you can contact her at krm98750@gmail.com. So that way you can order some of these. I was going to try and focus that in there, but you know how lighting can be. But yes, so anyway, if you want to order some of these, just drop a comment in the comment box below, and I'll make sure that you get her contact information, okay? So I hope that you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe because on Sundays I will be doing a new video with a review on something new each week. This week it just happened to be the Color Street nails. If you have If you have an idea, if you have something that you would like for me to review before you try it, please let me know and I will do so. So yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe because I would love for you to be a part of my family. All right, have a great evening.